NDA is out. Have you gone on tour around it?
Yeah, I did a bunch of readings when it came out. I had a really sweet party downtown for it. And, I love, you know, looking at these things like little, I don't know, postcards to myself from a previous era because I wrote it so long ago that it feels really dated historically
How
for
long ago did you write it?
I think I wrote it in 2022,
Well,
which
talk a little bit about what NDA is. And
yeah, and it's a collection of poems. There's some photos in there as well. And it's very I would say the topic is generally this email correspondence that the subject has with this Hollywood director.
and he was okay with that, right?
No.
You really okay? I thought when I was reading that he.
Yeah, no, it's kind of a ask for forgiveness later type situation. Or not even ask for forgiveness. Say you're welcome. Your emails are now printed and available everywhere. But so the topic is generally this sordid affair, and it takes place between LA and New York. Um, and I really like working with small presses. I love Willie from Far West Press. I had such a blast working with him. I think he's so wonderful. And I wrote it when I was living in New York, and now I'm mostly based in Los Angeles. And the reading scene is really different here. I'm still getting my footing. I felt that there was such a robust culture of readings downtown in New York, and also I hosted this series at Honey's in Brooklyn, and I'm finding my footing here in LA, and it's exciting, and hoping to be more a part of the scene out here soon.
So how did you decide to do this NDA? And did you have to sign an NDA?
Well, the project of NDA is the idea is just break every NDA. It's just thinking, whatever comes into my inbox is publicly available information. And so maybe don't send something to me that you wouldn't want publicly available. And also the idea of NDA is about really it's about attention. It's about which is about care. Which is about sex work, which is thinking that what I'm giving my attention to, that's something I'm interested in. And it's also a present that I'm giving you that, your emails are now so important that they're printed and given to people and read out publicly. And so it's a playful book. It's not so serious. And it's also saying, our secrets and our sordid affairs are just they're goofy. It's okay. We can just play in this space and nothing so catastrophic is happening here.
Does he know it's him? Has he read it?
I don't know. That's a good question. I genuinely have no idea. No idea. It was very much, and NDA was really inspired, and not every poem is about this person, just the crux of it. Was inspired by this time that we were engaging with one another. Um, but since, when I was writing it, we weren't in communication.
Well, do you have something from it to read?
Oh, yeah, I can definitely pull something up. Yeah, I can read December, New York. December, New York. I am not my best self at the Apple Store in Williamsburg. The morning J train smells like bacon, egg, and cheese. Lately, I won't leave the house for under 2K, meaning I don't leave much. On the table, I crush prescription ibuprofen under a Lisa Frank pocket knife. Generic. These press on nails, these fake diamonds. I'll do anything to avoid pain. I don't hear anything Anjali says at the end of therapy. New phone buzzes in my pocket. I've never been a pro at multitasking. I shake my ass to the DJ on TV in the DeKalb Airbnb. Dylan says, "You're so good at dancing." I feel myself. thickening. It's the porcini dumplings. I'm stuffed with adultery, the keeper of secret biographies, scheming and plotting, the walk home, no scarf, first snow, cheeks raw, in the body electric. Walt Whitman wrote, "The armies of those I love engirth me, and I engirth them." It's sickening.
That's great.
Thank you.
What does girth mean?
Engirth means kind of like I'm thinking of a girth that people put on a horse, like to envelop something and kind of circle it, I suppose. But I like that because it's very sexual word, and in Walt Whitman's poem, it's kind of contrasting some of the other language.
Yeah, and got it. I feel that so much. For me, I'm not into just the transgression, just transgressive work, which is like dead and appealing to deadened sensibilities. It's people who feel so numb that they just want to be shocked. And to me, it's like that's what's moving about your work is that it's not transgressive. It actually makes you think and feel, and there's brains and craft behind it, and that's what I want. Is I want people to think of things that they never thought of before. I needed to write about what I saw people ignoring.
I think that the human vessel is super limitless, and that's what writing is about. It's about tapping into the limitlessness of one's imagination and one's experience. And, to allow that to flourish is to say that, to allow there to be kind of a boundarylessness with topic and form. And so I think that it's just such a thrilling craft, and there's so many cool people to meet within it.